Alright guys, I'm right here with the new Honda Civic facelift. It's due to be launched soon. Unfortunately, we can't go up close and personal with the car. We can only go as much as, or rather as close as this. So without further ado, so this is the top spec Honda Civic 1.5 turbocharged premium. I'm going to go straight into what's new. So right off the bat, all variants are going to get this as standard. It's you've got 4 front-facing sensors right now to go with the 4 rear. This is standard for all 3 variants again, and yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we only have 3 variants. So starting with the 1.8, and then 1.5 TC, and then the 1.5 TCP. And as you can tell, this guy gets the new 18-inch wheels with 235/40 profile rubbers. This is the Michelin Pilot Sport 4, so you get really good tires to go with wider tires as well. We only managed to get a close-up look at this variant at a private preview, which unfortunately I cannot take you into because it's a private viewing, and you know I cannot bring my cameras and all in there. But so far, it looks pretty good. The updates are very subtle. I forgot to mention that the front gets gloss black grille. It goes all the way up to the headlights. The LED headlights is now also available on the 1.5 turbo, the mid-spec one. And as you can tell, there's no changes. Right down here, you get a one-piece black trim to go with the fog lights, and the fog lights looks like, yeah, they're still LED units. Okay. On the side again, not much changes over here besides the wheel, and you've got this Honda lane watch on the top spec variant only. So that's a new addition to the Civic range in Malaysia. Right over here in the rear 3/4, we show you the rear view. So it's got new bumpers and it's got chrome trimming down here along the middle. Reverse camera is standard, of course, with the 4 sensors as I mentioned earlier. The turbo badge has sort of a blue tint to it. Kind of unique. And you've got this. This is only standard for the 1.5. This is a top of the line one with integrated spoiler as well as third brake light. Now I want to talk to you about what's changed on the inside. So you can expect slight design changes to be done to the seats. It's got this little fabric strip on the middle of the seats now, which replaced the old carbon fiber leather thing. The steering wheel has got new buttons. It's got a different texture to it. The instrument cluster is the same. The center head unit is interesting because it's now smaller. It's got physical buttons unlike before, but most importantly, they've added physical air conditioning buttons. So you no longer have to fiddle through the menus in the screen to get your climate control set. It's now physical buttons, and I think that's a big plus moving forward. So Honda listened to some of your gripes. And also one last thing that they added to the Honda Civic is folding rear seats. It's got a 60/40 split now. It's not the best. It certainly feels like an afterthought, and the reason for not having the folding seats in the previous model is because they had a strut bar in the middle of the boot, so that prevents you from folding seats down. But right now, I'm not sure if they removed the bar altogether, but that has to be that's due to be explained in the near future. But for now, just keep in mind that the Civic comes with folding rear seats, a 60/40 split with a slightly weird aperture, but there you have it. We don't know what the pricing is like. The interior is still locked, as you can see from the tint. And last but not least, right at the top of the windscreen right there is a cutout for the Honda sensing. It's right there. I'm sorry I can't show you up close, but this is how it looks like. It's got Honda sensing. It's the first Civic in the world. Sorry. Nope. I jumped the gun right there. First Civic in Malaysia to get Honda sensing. That comes with the Honda lane watch as well. So you got stuff like adaptive cruise control and whatnot, the whole suite lah, basically. So as far as changes, it's pretty minor. This is going to take on the new Mazda 3 as well as the 12th generation Toyota Corolla Altis. They're going to be launched very, very close next to each other, and I guess that pretty much wraps up my video. So what do you think of the new Honda Civic? Let us know in the comments section below, and stay tuned for the full video that's going to come soon. Hopefully, see you guys then. Bye bye.